Hi.
I'm on my way to work a bit later. I was doing some work from home because we have like additional 16 people I think at work, so it's pretty crowded, it's pretty loud, and the whole situation with the AC, that it's cold, warm, whatever. So I was like, could I do some work from home, prepare the stuff we have to do, and Luke was okay with that, so I did that, and now I'm going to work and let's see if we actually can shoot something. I don't think we can do it today. Still have a lot of stuff to do, but we also have deadlines. We'll see. The wedding is coming together slowly, but it's coming together. So Jurre is going to pay the stuff on Monday. He has an appointment, which is good. So that was quicker, let's say it like this. He got that appointment quicker. I guess they want the money. For the non-Americans, if you have a car in America, you need to renew your registration. It's a registration once a year on your birthday. You have about a 4-week window. Otherwise you have to pay extra. This is it. It looks like this. Last year it was green, this year it's like purplish, red, something, or pink. And you have to clean it. And they always tell you, don't do it when it's wet, clean it, it shouldn't be dirty, it comes off so quickly. And they're absolutely right. So I'm cleaning this and then we are putting this one on. And there you have it.
I'm currently at an age where the 90s seem to me at least like 10 years ago. But in fact it's at least 20 by now. And that makes me feel old. Especially when I think about the stuff that I enjoyed as a kid or as a teen, let's just call me that. And most of the cool stuff are cartoons, of course. And those things are not that hard to find. I mean, nowadays they're still, I think, re-airing a lot of those things. And I think the majority of the teens that watch all of the 3D animated stuff also have at least some knowledge of the things. I sound really old right now. I just realized that. But one of my favorite shows that I grew up with is actually not really that old yet. I was actually looking it up because 2 days ago I started watching the Stargate Atlantis series because I grew up with Stargate SG-1. I love that series so much. That was one of the coolest sci-fi series. I'm not really a Star Wars or a Star Trek kid. I mean, my mom watched it, and I think I've seen some Deep Space Nine stuff, and I've seen Janeway. I don't think that I've actively watched Picard. Usually I wait with clicking on Netflix shows, especially when I know that they're going to be good, or I'm doubting if they're good, because I've never seen any episodes from the Atlantis series, because, well, we don't really air things in the Netherlands in the proper way. Sometimes, I think nowadays they do, because it's impossible, otherwise people will just look up other ways to watch stuff. So I was very cautious with watching the Atlantis series. And I think I did good by finally watching it. I think I'm at like episode 4 now, and it's awesome. It's one of those shows that you should most definitely watch if you have Netflix or any kind of internet connection. There is ways to watch stuff. We all know that. You should most definitely take your time. I think there are like 100 episodes, so there's nothing lost like instantly. You need at least 2 weeks to watch this stuff. If you're binge watching, of course.
So last time the Ukrainians were here, we actually had a tornado. And they seem to bring the bad weather with them. Shit's going down. Hear that? Yep, that's happening right now. Tomorrow is the Pride Parade in Columbus. I'm not sure if it's the biggest, but it's one of the big events for gay, lesbians, transgender, the whole community. And George Takei is actually the Grand Marshal of the parade, so he will lead, I guess, the parade, whatever. It is yearly, as far as I can tell. There's a website, and I know that a couple of my friends are going, and I think it's gonna be fun, and it's definitely a good cause to support. So I'm wondering if I actually gear up and take the Clyde Cam or the rig. They expect like 400,000 people there, so it's gonna be a lot, and the whole area around downtown and High Street will be busy as hell. The parade is at 11. A couple of my friends are walking in it, so I'm not sure if I'm meeting up with people, but Additionally, I feel like, is it appropriate if I kind of dress up because that's what I do, or do I have to be more respectful? And it's probably just a big party anyways, so I shouldn't be like, maybe I should just ask my friends. I don't know.
So now my question to you guys is, since I know that we have a pretty big variety from very young viewers to, well, let's say adult ones, what is one of your favorite shows that you grew up with or are growing up with right now? Because I know that there is a lot of awesome nowadays. I think that we kind of spoil the current generation with the amount of awesome that they can watch. But let me know, because I am very curious when it comes to TV, what kind of kids you were, because I know for sure that I watched a lot of TV as a kid, and I still watch a lot of series style TV on my MacBook, of course, and on my iPad and whatever device that has a screen. And I'm kind of wondering if the older generation is going to come up with shows that I have actually re-seen in the 90s when they re-aired them. Like, something that I remember is like Little House on the Prairie. I've seen that entirely, and that is much older than it is when I was watching it.
I just walked into Myers, and the guy coming out had 2 kids with him. He was on the phone and he was like, "I love your shirt." And I'm like, okay. I was actually staring at him because he was wearing one of the tank tops I saw at Goodwill the other day with the kind of, it looks like a army shirt, but it had like those Hawaiian flowers on it. It's weird. Sorry, I'm a bit slow, but today is awesome. Plus I got a coupon for $3 off if I buy 30, which happens sometimes if I buy groceries. So 10% off. I think that is fair. That is nice. Thank you, Myers. 2 things I can't get used to. One is circus peanuts. That is so weird to me. And number 2 is Swedish fish. We do have M&Ms. Not as crazy as... What the hell? Birthday cake? Never mind. We do have M&Ms and Snickers and Twix and all that stuff. We don't have that or Hershey's or anything Reese, which is Hershey's, I think. No Twixlers and nothing of this. So we do have Kit Kat with Rollo. What else? Musketeers we don't have. So maybe 30% of what's here. We don't have that, but we have something comparable. But this is crazy, the different types. We don't have Twinkies, especially not those.